3 years ago, I was in the bleachers at our daughter's 8th grade graduation, filled with immense pride and hope at this milestone that she had achieved. And while at that graduation, learned in real time that Roe had been struck down. And I was immediately filled with dread and a heaviness, sobered by the fact that my daughter would be going to sleep with fewer rights than she woke up with that morning. In the 3 years since, we have heard horrific testimony in this climate of the criminalization of patients, providers, and prescribers, and their loved ones who have been denied care, denied their dignity, and even robbed of their lives. Adriana Smith was a 30-year-old mom to a vibrant 6-year-old and nurse at Emory Hospital. She was sent home from the hospital without the care she needed. She woke up gasping for air, arrived at the hospital, and shortly thereafter was declared brain dead. Not only was Adriana's pain dismissed and her son robbed of his mother, but all of this is because of an extreme abortion ban in Georgia. The hospital stated that they could not take her off of life support. And because she was 9 weeks pregnant when she was declared brain dead, about a month past a missed period, the hospital would not allow Adriana's family to make sensitive end-of-life medical decisions for her, and the hospital made her body an incubator. This week, baby Chance posthumously came into this world by emergency C-section and remains in the NICU. Adriana's family was finally able to lay her to rest and pick up the pieces as they navigate their deep grief. There are those who aim to rob families across this country of essential abortion care in their home communities, and they're complicit in this harm. They're using every tool, the courts, executive actions, and legislation from state houses to Congress, and notably through this big, ugly bill as it makes its way through the Senate as we speak. The cruelty is the point. Today, Democrats stand before the American people reaffirming our commitment. I'm so grateful for the steadfast commitment of our leadership. We will use every tool we have to fight for your health care. Abortion care is essential health care. From local mutual aid efforts to fighting like hell in the courts and in the halls of Congress, we won't cede anything because lives depend on it, and your families deserve it. I want my daughter and all of our children to grow up in a world where they are limitless, where they have every right and freedom that we grew up with and more, where they get the health care they need, and where they can survive a pregnancy if they choose to become parents. And that is why I affirm and believe deep in my bones that these harmful bans and this unjust status quo are not an inevitability, and they are not where this story ends. A more just America is possible.